Hi everybody, this is Keeper of the Dark Heart with...
Opal Spring.
And today I'm going to do something a little different than the usual Let's Play. As you know folks, I like fanfiction, if you couldn't tell by my little Google video of called The Awesomeness of Fanfiction. Now, some are good, some are bad. And it's unfortunate that most are bad.
Oh yeah.
Because we have 10 and 12-year-old children who don't know how to either spell or use proper grammar. Or worse yet, they even attempt to use Japanese terms they don't even know.
Can we just do?
That upsets me. So, yeah, anyways, my little ranting aside, I am joined with Opal Spring to actually do a let's read of a fanfiction, of one that I find particularly well done.
Are you serious?
Yes, I sent the link to you, didn't it? You liked it.
I do. I do. It's just never mind.
So yeah, so the story we're going to be reading, and I don't think it's done, but this guy is working on it. The author, I'll put the link in the description if you want to read along.
Check it out in his pants.
No, what the fuck? No, no. It'll be in the link. It'll be in the description bar. What the hell are you talking about? That's disgusting.
Pants. Technically, it's in your pants underneath your video.
What? Ugh. Anyways,
Anyways.
the story is called The Legend of Eevee, Pokeflute of Time. Yeah, anyways, I'll probably put epic music in there, probably. And anyways, the author of this particular piece of work is called That One Little Guy. And I shit you not, it's literally That One Little Guy. Again, I'll put the links in the description. So yeah, as you can tell, this is going to be a crossover of Pokemon and The Legend of Zelda, particularly the Ocarina of Time, which
Which threw me for a loop.
which I will eventually be LPing.
Yay.
So yeah, here we go. Chapter 1, The Oddly Colored Pikachu.
Pichu.
I'm sorry?
Colored Pichu.
I color Pichu. Same, well, no, technically not the same thing, but whatever. Yeah, I'm not going to give you any opportunity to correct me from now on. Anyways, are we ready?
Yeah.
It was another fine day in the Kokiri forest, and everybody was happy. Well, everybody except Celebi, since he was dying. This kind of sucked, since he was the guardian spirit of the forest and responsible for everyone who lived there. So after he couldn't deny his fate any longer, he called his closest friend, by which I mean the only person in the whole forest who could only tolerate his presence, Togetic. How do you pronounce his name? Togetic or Togetic? I can never pronounce it.
I took it.
How do you pronounce it?
I pronounce it Togetic.
T-O-G?
Should have the anime.
Whatever. I'll just pronounce it Togetic. Togetic! Togetic, where are you? No answer. Togetic, please, I need you. No answer. Togetic, get your spotted ass down here!
Mom, I'm telling you for the last time, do not marry the guy.
Came a voice from high up in the trees.
Find out where that smell coming from his trunk is. Oh, sorry. I have to call you back.
There was a sound of a cell phone clicking shut, and Togetic came floating down.
Okay, Steve, this better be important.
Togetic, my dear friend, listen to my words, the words of the great Celebi.
Oh, I hate when you refer to yourself in another person like that. Now, what's the problem?
Togetic, I'm going to be frank. I'm dying.
Oh, I told you to lay off drugs, you know.
That's not why I'm dying, you dumb poop! An evil Pokemon of the desert has placed a terrible curse on me.
Well, that sucks. Too bad Togetic are completely useless, and therefore I can't do about it.
No argument there. So I need you to find someone who can help. It seems that the time has come for the oddly colored Pichu to begin his journey.
the oddly colored Pichu?
Yes, Togetic. We have one oddly colored Pichu. Now just go get him, okay?
I don't know, see, I'm pretty tired of taking crap from you. What if I don't want to?
I'll show everybody that embarrassing picture of you getting drunk and dancing to Rick Astley at the Christmas party.
I'm on it!
Togetic really hated living in the Kokiri Forest. Apart from Celebi, there was also the overly cheerful grass types who lived there. Being the only flying type made it difficult, and being an extremely cranky flying type made it just plain annoying. "Hello there," called up a Chikorita as she flew past.
Screw you!
She called back down. Finally, she arrived at the house that Celebi had mentioned. Flying up to the window and peering in, she saw somebody curled up asleep on a bed. He was indeed oddly colored. All the places where Pichu's were normally black, his ears, his collars, his tail, he was forest green instead, and his cheeks were light green rather than pink.
Can the fate of Hyrule really depend on such an odd-colored Pichu?
Togetic wondered to herself.
Well, I guess I better get this over with.
She slowly backed up and then charged straight through the window, only to crash through the glass she didn't realize was there and land on the floor twitching in a twitching bloody heap. Pichu woke up very quickly. Who the hell are you?" he cried.
I don't suppose you have any antiseptic.
Togetic groaned as she sat up and pulled the glass out of herself.
Anyway, my name's Togetic.
"Are you here to be my friend?"
What? For the love of... No! I'm only here because Celebi sent me. He wants to see you.
"Celebi wants to see me?" Pichu squealed in delight, prancing joyfully around the room and only stopping when Togetic grabbed him by his head.
Don't do that. Oh, and there's one more thing. Not that I care or anything, but Celebi says you haven't been that you've been feeling unhappy.
Pichu's ears drooped. "Well, yes," he admitted. "I'm already 10 years old and I haven't learned a single grass attack." He looked up at Togetic hopelessly. "But I must be a grasser because I'm living here in Kokiri Forest. Isn't that right?"
Sure. Whatever. Anyway, he told me to give you this.
She pulled out a very large razor-edged leaf and stuffed it into his hands. Oh yeah, that's my line. Oops. Shut up. What's this thing?
It's a leaf from the Great Deku Tree, genius. Now you can use leaf blade.
Oh my god, no way! Pichu, oh my god, remind me never to do that again. Yeah, if it's in all caps, Opal will be doing it. Because I cannot go that high.
Fine.
Shut up, you. And all you people who are laughing. Go ahead. Pichu shrieked in delight, throwing his arms around Togetic and squeezing the life out of her. "Thank you so much. Thank you, 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 thank you." What the hell? Are you still there? Ah, bloody hell, I think I lost her, folks. Be right back. Sorry about that, folks. We had a little issue with Skype. So yeah, I want to kick Skype's ass or whoever the hell made this because the programming is wonderful! Anyways, moving on.
Wonderful!
Anyways, on to the story.
Oh, my line. Right, sorry. I don't get paid enough for this.
Togetic groaned. Pichu came scampering out of his house, unable to contain his excitement, with Togetic slowly and reluctantly following behind him. "This is so exciting! I can't wait to show everybody! They'll all be jealous so I can finally—" Wah! He screamed as he fell into a 20-foot... What? Whatever. He screamed as he fell off the 20-foot platform his house was on, landing square on his head. Okay, question!
Yeah.
How the hell do you build a house 20 feet high? 20 foot above ground, in a tree, no less?
I'm assuming... Well, I don't know. Ask. I don't know. I really don't. I'm assuming, they just climbed up the branches and started hammering nails like you would a tree house, I suppose.
Fair
Get
enough.
it? Tree house?
Yeah. Lame. What? Fair enough. On with the story. Where am I? He said faintly.
Hey, keep doing that. If you get massive enough brain damage, maybe you'll die and I won't have to do anything.
Pichu, Pichu, came an excited voice from up ahead. Pichu and Togetic...
You
Oh, no.
realize Leafeon's a girl, right?
Oh, yeah, I forgot. My bad. Yeah, so, another thing. Opal Spring will be doing all the female characters. I will be doing all the male characters and the narration. Or she'll also do narration if she wants to switch.
It's all up to him.
Alright, so anyways, your line.
Pichu! Pichu!
Came an excited voice from up ahead. Pichu and Togetic turned around to see Pichu's best, and probably only, friend, Leafeon running towards them. Like Pichu, she was just a kid, so she was very small for her evolutionary level.
Good morning, Pichu. Did you fall out of your house again? It's my job to ask, since I have to make sure you don't get too much brain trauma, and... Hey, who's that?
Pichu hugged Togetic again. This is my new friend Togetic.
Let go, or I'll kill you in your sleep.
Oh, and look what she gave me, Pichu said to Leafeon, pulling out his leaf and swinging it demonstratively. Leaf Blade! Uh-oh. Pichu's leaf blade went flying out of his hands, and a chorus of screams went up as it painfully slashed through a group of people standing 20 feet away. My brains! Shrieked an unfortunate Oddish.
That's great, Pichu!
Leafeon giggled.
You're a true grass type now. If you weren't so fat and ugly, I think they're going out with you.
Isn't she the greatest? Pichu said dreamily to Togetic.
Yeah. Peachy. Now, can we please get going? The longer we stay here, the more I want to stab my eyes out.
Pichu geekily waved goodbye to Leafeon as Togetic dragged him across the forest towards the entrance to Celebi's Grove. Unfortunately for Togetic's already minimal patience, along the way they were bombarded by the greetings of the famously friendly grass types. Hey Pichu, do you know how to Z-target? Your turn.
Oh, doing backflips is fun, do you think?
Said a Hoppip. Do you have any spare change? Said Roselia.
Would you all freaking leave me alone?
Togetic finally screamed, spinning around to face him and karate chopping them into unconsciousness. My God, you're violent.
No.
Was that really necessary? Pichu asked meekly.
Completely. Okay, Celebi's Grove is just over this way. Oh, great. Do I have to karate chop someone else?
I wouldn't, Pichu replied worriedly. The person standing ahead with his arms folded in front of the entrance, bearing their way, was Trico, the leader of the grass types. Just what do you think you're doing, Pichu? He said insufferably. Are you trying to see Celebi? You know he doesn't like fat people. She said I have to, Pichu pointed timidly at Togetic.
Oh no, you're not dragging me into this.
Don't be an idiot. Why would he ever want to see you? You're useless. You don't even know any grass attacks. Trico snapped at him. That's not true. Watch this. Pichu used Leaf Blade. Okay, that was impressive. Trico conceded once he finally pulled the leaf out of his forehead. But I'm still not going to let you pass. Why not? Because I'm just a heel like that.
Alright, I've had enough of this.
Togetic said decisively, shoving Pichu aside and facing Trico.
Hey, lizard boy, I got a riddle for you. What's black and green and red all over?
Trico looked confused and impatient. I don't know. What?
Your face after I do this,
said Togetic, slugging him squarely between the eyes. Wow, T-Money, that was really cool, Pichu remarked as he climbed over Trico's mangled body and followed her down the path. Can I call you that, T-Money?
If you do, I'll make sure every moment of your existence is a torrent of pain and suffering.
T-Money it is. Okay, that was the end of the first chapter of The Legend of Eevee, Pokeflute of Time. And this was chapter 1, the oddly colored Pichu. So,
yeah, you got it right!
I was gonna ask what you thought of the chapter, but okay, I suppose that works too.
I can't, like, put it into words.
Did you think it was good? Was it bad? Or do you think it's still too early to call?
I think it's too early to call because, I mean, there are some parts that are good, some parts are just like, what the fuck? But, I'll leave my final, till later.
Alright, so that was first chapter. Again, link of the story, link of the author will be in the description. And we will see you all for chapter 2. Until next time, folks, take it easy.
Adios.